I go to a lot of coalition meetings and a lot of committee meetings that are where a lot of agencies come together. And so a huge way that I distribute flyers is actually taking them to these meetings, handing them out, several to each, agency represented, and then they distribute from there. So it's kind of it's almost like a pyramid, effect. But then taking them to like the high schools, the places where your target population is where we want them to be. So the high schools, the children's part of the library, places like that. So it depends on the group, but that's something I don't have a ton of time for that I really wish I did, because I think I could get it in even more places. The health department, social service agencies, a lot of times I have good working relationships with a lot of those agencies, so they'll post the flyer for me. So I'm not having to go around or send my intern around town posting flyers everywhere. I see them a lot. I'll go into places and see my flyers a lot, so it tells me that people are, taking them and doing what I want them to do with them, which is great. So. And then we also will send them out with, like our home visitors, so our teen parent program that does home visiting, they'll take flyers out with them, because there's so much more of a difference to put a flyer in somebody's hand and say, hey, you should come to this group. It's so much different than if you see a flyer up on a wall and you don't have any connection with that group or that thing. So hopefully that's what we want to get by really tailoring the marketing to the specific target population of the group, is that maybe somebody will see the flyer and go, okay, that's kind of cool. But you'd have to be sort of an outgoing person. I would totally go to anything, I look at posters, but I'm a very outgoing person. But, you have a teen mom who thinks she's sort of alone or whatever, or maybe is sort of introverted, which we see a lot of, and they don't just sort of take the initiative to walk into a group setting, on their own. A lot of times they need that push. So this is a great thing for somebody to be able to hand to somebody and say, hey, check this out. Here's the flyer. And then when they talk about it, they don't have to remember like when was the group and where is it, and they've got the details. So it's a better thing to be able to hand to somebody, in my opinion. But we do post them.